So Fetchai and the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance have been busy. We're going to go over what has been going on over the last 2 weeks and what's to come in the month of October. So let's jump into it. In this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow me on X as well if you're watching over there. So I love how they're doing this. I love that they're continuing to do this. And when I had my interview with Humayun Sik, the founder of Fetch AI, I told him that I really like consistency and I like how they're bringing these articles, these updates for us every couple of weeks. It kind of keeps you in tune, keeps you in the loop of what's going on with your investment. And this to me matters a ton. So I'm going to bring this to you guys because I know I like to stay in the know and I'm going to keep you guys in the know as well. So ASI Cloud beta debut, fresh MCP servers for Agentverse, upgrades to ASI 1, Ocean's presence during Korea Blockchain Week, and a new wave of agents pushing into real world applications is basically what we're going to cover in this article. Now, news of the month, ASI Cloud beta goes live. They announced it's opening the doors for the ASI Cloud beta. Now, this is an initiative made possible by the work of Kudos and SingularityNet, and this introduces wallet first access to GPU compute. Now, this is going to mean workloads can now be deployed directly from a crypto wallet without the overhead of centralized logins and billing systems, making it just basically easier for developers to develop. And that's what we need, right? We need, ease of use, and onboarding process needs to be easy, right? That's what the people are going to go for, and that is what is going to make a difference. Now, this is giving developers and enterprises direct performance instead of the diluted access that characterizes most cloud offerings. Instead of going through all these, loopholes and things, you just basically get right into building. Now, at launch, ASI Cloud supports some of the top open source large language models. And this is important as well because it includes, ASI 1, Qwen 3, Llama, there's a ton. And this is all made possible through a unified API. So again, making things easy, right? If you've ever built anything, compatibility is huge. You don't want to spend hours and days and weeks and months and sometimes even longer trying to make things fit together. And this is obviously one of those good things for developers. AI builders the same. It gives them the same simplicity and scale usually reserved for closed cloud platforms. So again, very important. So we also had a significant update for ASI 1 Web. I actually noticed this myself. I was using it yesterday. Searches have become sharper. It feels like that the quality of the searches and the information being provided by the LLM is a lot more clear and more precision. The chat interface felt noticeably smoother. I've noticed that as well. Like I said, the lag and the sometimes your questions get dropped off, and maybe it kind of it's kind of like it almost forgets what it's doing or something. Like there's that disconnection, and it seems to be that there's much less of that now. So a number of people, even we talked about it in the interview, people were saying it's slow and what have you, and they are making improvements to that because you guys got to remember this is still a very early launched product, right? Like they're still in development, they're still working on making things better, and that's what matters the most to me. Don't just release a product and then be like, hey, there's our product, look at us go, yay, crypto. And no, that's not the way it works when you're dealing with you know develop you're dealing with a business that wants to promote this and develop it and create long lasting revenue streams from this business model. So you want development, you want things to evolve according to your users, right? So that's very important as well, in my opinion. Now, a redesigned onboarding process now guides new users through core features in a more intuitive way. The mobile experience has been rethought with faster scrolling and cleaner navigation layouts to adapt better to smaller screens because everybody matters, right? So you kind of gotta make it work for everybody. Now, behind the scenes, the FET team improved data handling and context reliability. This makes your interactions more consistent and less prone to drop-offs, like I mentioned before. It was kind of like it almost got an overload or something, and then it would just be like, yeah, we're done. And it's you just never get an answer from it. I actually left a question up on it for 20 minutes one day. I came back and it was still thinking, and I'm like, okay, I think there's something going on here. Refresh, and then it worked fine. So a lot less of that now. I've tested it out quite a bit today and yesterday, like I mentioned. Now, workflow management agent. These are agent spotlights. So the workflow management agent specializes in designing, optimizing, and implementing workflows across various domains. So that is something that could be very, very useful. Meeting coordinator agent. This is a, I've seen a couple of these, I believe, but very useful, right? Checking participants' availability, scheduling meetings efficiently, sending invitations, and documenting important notes, actions, and decisions during meetings. Now, that part I don't recall seeing before. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know of another agent that kind of takes notes and such during meetings. So I could be wrong there, but that seems new to me. Live flight status agent providing real time status for specific flights worldwide, and not just the flight. Timing itself, but it tells you, delays, gates, terminals, etc. when it's available. Now, High Dream L1 image generation agent. I like this. This creates 3D images with ASI1. You can generate a high res image and then pass it on to the 3D figurine agent to transform it. There's two agents and one seamless flow. So you'd basically just say, hey, I want you to do this. And it kind of goes through the flow and takes you through the steps by itself. Now there's a price trend tracking agent, live price and stock insights across multiple marketplaces. And that's really helpful, especially for systems that are gathering information in terms of pricing and such for keeping the pricing relative and current, as I guess is what I'm trying to say. Singularity net updates. So SingularityNet has been doing a ton as well. They are going to be attending the Beneficial AGI Summit 2025 in Istanbul, and that is going to be later on this month. The COO Jane Adams, Janet Adams is going to appear at Agents Day on October 1st and at the Hack Seasons Conference on October the 2nd, which is today. So she's going to be doing those conferences. SingularityNet is supported Hack India 2025, the national finale in Delhi that brought together nearly 30,000 students across more than 150 universities. So that was pretty cool. These teams presented projects in AI and Web3, highlighting how academic communities are increasingly aligning with ASI ecosystem. And then we have some Fetch AI updates. The launch of the Agentverse MCP and MCP Lite were two new servers that expanded the reach of the model constant context protocol. Now, popular MCP agents such as Claude, OpenAI, GPT can create, deploy, and monitor agents on the Agentverse in just a few minutes. So again, having that cross compatibility is kind of a really cool initiative to have as well. Now, the Fetch AI Innovation Lab has concluded, or sorry, has participated in some hackathons and such. Their highlights include Hack MIT, where students and teams built agent-driven prototypes, ETH Global workshops in New Delhi, and the opening of MHacks at the University of Michigan. Now, the lab also published over 20 Python-based agent examples, giving developers a library of starting points for building on ASI1 and the Agentverse. That's really cool as well because, even though it's easy to use and it's easy to build agents on the Agentverse, I mean, having that, information out there readily available for people to reference while they're trying to get through the process. So Ocean Protocol updates. So Seoul during Korea Blockchain Week, they hosted a rooftop event with Oasis Protocol that spotlighted DeepIn and DFAI. Ocean's preparing for the release of Ocean nodes into a system that will allow any high performance GPU to be integrated into a decentralized compute mesh. Pretty cool, in my opinion. Ocean's been doing a ton of things on the tech side, especially in terms of servers and GPUs and things like that. And they are very, very good. They were a fantastic addition to the alliance, in my opinion. Now, ETH Global New Delhi, over 3 days, more than 60 teams built on ASI tools like UAgents, Agentverse, ASI1, and Meta, pushing the frontier of decentralized agentic intelligence. So New Delhi, obviously behind them, but ETH Global Online is next with another $10,000 prize pool ready for the next wave of projects. What's to come ahead? What are we looking forward to in October? It's busy. Like all of the the teams have been working really hard. Agent stay and hack sessions in Singapore, like I said yesterday and today. We've got ETH Global online is following immediately with ASI track focused on new agents, ASI one agent versus Meta. The Beneficial AI Summit in Istanbul, Istanbul, runs from October 21st to the 23rd. We're going to be watching that one pretty closely because this is going to be a really big conference shaping the governance and research agenda for AGI on the global stage. Ocean Protocol is continuing its Asia tour with upcoming activities in Tokyo. This is basically, reinforced as a backbone for decentralized AI and compute. Ocean Protocol, like I said, I don't think that we talk about Ocean enough and their inclusion in the alliance. They have a ton of things, like I said, a backbone to a number of different technologies in this alliance. So kudos to them. They've been doing a fantastic job, which I actually don't see anything here for kudos. Speaking of kudos, I did not see anything. Nope. All right. So kudos obviously is kudos is always releasing things. So I guess maybe we'll have to make sure that they're included in the next one. I'll have to kind of make sure that we have some news and information regarding kudos as well, because they are also involved in the alliance. So that is the update for the last 2 weeks in the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. Again, I'm cryptoFOXXY, and I thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Let me know down below, what are you looking forward to most? I'm looking forward to the beneficial. Sorry, what is it? I am looking forward to the beneficial AGI summit in Istanbul. I had to look at that again because I couldn't say Istanbul the first time. I want to make sure I got it right. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm also looking forward to having Dr. Ben Gortzel on the channel. So that's going to be coming up as well. He's agreed to come on the channel. We're going to talk about AI and such. Still yet to be determined exactly what we're going to do. However, we're going through the process right now of picking a date that works best for the both of us. So I'll have some more information coming up on that very soon for you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.